Hello, it's me again.
Hello, it's me again. I got some doll kits to show you. Some exciting doll kits. Very exciting. I need to stop buying sold out limited edition kits. But I have some special Halloween news, which involves one of the kits that I got. So, first of all, my oldest daughter, Emily, is in the contest for Halloween, the Face of Halloween. So I'm gonna put her link down in the description. If you guys could go vote for her, I would be so happy. She's in second place in her group right now. So I'm gonna kind of boost her up to first place. And then maybe she'll get on into the next round because the prizes are pretty nice. She gets to meet, well, she gets to be a part of some kind of a filming of a Halloween thing. And she also gets to meet like Jamie Lee Curtis and somebody else, I'm not sure. And there's a $13,000 prize, which would be a big help. Then my daughter has 3 little boys, and 2 of them have autism, and one has also other medical problems. So they would love to get a house someday. So it's what she would like to do with the money if she possibly won. That would be really cool. But she's having a good time. Also, she has a YouTube channel now. She's doing shorts, like with things around the little clips around the contest. Like she's made a bunch of friends that are also in the contest on a page on Facebook, and so she's like voting for them every day. So she makes a little video for who she votes for that day. So I'll put that down in the description too if you guys want to go over there and subscribe to her. That would be great. So first of all, I'm going to show you, I got little Katie Marie done. I need to ask her mom if she wants me to leave these tendrils on the ends, but okay, she doesn't have eyes, don't be scared. But okay, I'm going to put her eyes in. I just did her lashes. So she's gonna have brown eyes. I'm also doing an experiment with my resin because I want to put some like saliva basically around her teeth because I think it makes them look more realistic. When you have to paint the vinyl teeth that are already in the doll, they just don't look very realistic. So you kind of have to, you put, I have that paper glaze, but that tends to, over several years, it tends to yellow. So yeah, I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to test on a test kit, see if the resin holds up, if it doesn't crack or anything. So I'm going to do that today before I put in her eyes and do her teeth there. So let's see, where can we put you? I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my Halloween baby. Guess who it is? I had to open him because I wanted to make sure that he was an authentic kit. My little vampire. So I'm going to make another vampire this year for Halloween. So I got my little handy. Here's his little hands. You guys know I love making my little vampire babies. So here's his COA. He's 354 out of 500. He's a Trueborn's kit. It was made in 2020. So he's got all the markings on the back of his head and everything. So had to check to make sure he was authentic, because I don't want to be reborning anything that's not, any kit that's not authentic. So here's his little feeties. Okay, so, and I have one more kit. to show you guys. Here. Okay, so this doll I bought from a friend of mine, but she's been sitting at my my daughter's house because she never has time to send things to me, so because she has a lot to deal with. So I got Puppet I bought this from a friend online, Shara. I'll put the name of her nursery up here. So ooh, 39 out of 1,000. Wow. She is cutest little face. I've always wanted a Puppet. So now I have my 2 dream kits. He's so cute. I have little Puppet. And I have my Chloe. So I'm very happy. Oh, look at her little handsies. And you guys know this is an Audrey Stoke baby. So I think she's got German vinyl because she's got the soft legs and the hard head. There we go. So we got Puppet and Henny. Now I need to stop buying sold out limited edition kits. Also want to show you some of my other friends sent me some things. Look at how pretty this is. You guys know Tanya from her nursery has put a bonnet on it. So she sent me these things. She makes those dish dolls. I wonder if she made this the same way she makes those. But it's a zebra inside of a shell. Isn't that pretty? I put this over here with my zebra buddies over here. And marshmallow. And then she also made me this turtle, and she also made me these little clasps for babies to hold on to. So you can put them in their hand like that. I'm back. Okay. I decided I need to paint Hanny now because I'm not going to get him done. So I'm going to put his fangs in. Thought I would do that on camera. I already made the cut, so I shouldn't have to like cut on camera because that would make me nervous and I'd probably end up cutting myself. So, but I'll show you what I did. So 1 minute. Okay, so as you can see, I've been cutting up little pieces of vinyl. So these are his fangs. So most of this is going to be up inside. And I think I'll turn that this way. That sits better. So most of the vinyl is going to be inside. So just the little fangy parts are going to stick out. But I like doing it this way better than like using clay or whatever. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm doing here. So I have these little, they're actually surgical instruments that I use. I'm going to stick that in the hole that I made and kind of make it more open. Because that other one is too big. That one will be helpful when I'm pulling the vinyl through. Where's the other hole? Sometimes it's hard to see the hole that you made. There it is. I don't want to stretch out the vinyl too much because then it'll be hard to close back up the hole. Okay, so this one I want on this side like that. So I'm going to stuff this in that hole. Hopefully. I may have to cut it a little bit smaller because I don't know if it's going to want to go in there. I think I'm going to cut a little tiny bit off. Cut this one off too. There we go. Okay. I know this looks like it's never gonna happen, but trust me, I'll get it in there. My neighbors are noisy. Okay. I'm gonna have to put this in my lap, so let me see if I can point you guys down here. Still think it's too big. Doesn't look too big, but when you put it in the, when you put it up next to the hole, it does. Come on, you know what? I think I'm gonna open it up from the other side, if I can. I'm gonna cut it a little bit more. Squeeze it. Let me try. I don't want to put that one on that side though. Let me try putting this one in. I'll cut a little bit more off that one too. Yeah. Okay. This one looks a little bit thinner. The hole is bigger over here. I might have to make the other hole bigger. That one looks bigger, but this one's more open looking. There we go. Get in there. I'm gonna have to cut this more. Did I throw this? Okay. Thought I threw the fang on the floor. I don't want to cut it too much. This one I think is big enough, but it's just not wide enough. Okay, just cutting a little bit more of the little fang. I think I might have to cut the other one lengthwise again. Come on, you. Open up. Now this side doesn't want to open. There we go. go in this way because that's the way the fang angle's better that way. I'm gonna have to do this off camera. I'll be right back. Okay. I had to put a new battery in. I zoomed you guys in a little bit so you can see better. I don't know if you can still see very good. The hole there. Come on, you. Okay, I go over here and try to open up. There we go. And the hole opens up and then it's easier. There. Now if I can get the tweezers out without taking the fang out. Okay, gotta push that up in there. So they look right. I'm gonna push this one up a little bit more. There we go. Focus. Here, let me unzoom. Maybe it'll focus better. I'm hoping that when I bake that it'll close up a little bit. The holes will close up a little bit. But I am going to put in like some, you know, some medium to close the holes up. I'm going to poke that hole back there closed a little bit. There. It's easier on Hanny to do with the vinyl because the one fang is going to touch this tongue. There we go. Those look good. This one needs to turn a little bit. Not as fangy looking as the other one. I'm going to turn it a little bit. There we go. That's better. Well, no, that's too far. Yeah. Turn the other way. There you go. Okay. That's better. Okay. What do you guys think? Let me put you up. Maybe it'll focus better. Why doesn't it want... There we go. Okay. So there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the, I'm gonna put the, what's it called? The primer on like his mouth and his hands and everything. I'll probably put a little bit of that, that vinyl putty in there to close it up. So I need to turn his fang again. There. So I'm gonna do that and bake him, and then we can do his veins on camera, and then I'll end the video because it's been, I think it's long enough. But I'm gonna go ahead and use vein blue. I usually just use blue, but I want his veins to be like really prominent, so that'll be fun. Okay, so I did a few little things. I took my sharp little nail scissors and I cut the little fangs a little bit just to make them less boxy and more sharp. So I'm making little tiny teeth in there. If you guys can, I'm making the little tiny teeth in the middle. I got this idea from somebody else, so I'm not gonna say how to do it. It's up to her if she wants to share that. So I just have to keep baking those until they're good enough, until I gotta put some more of this putty in here to keep to seal the fangs in really well. Put a little bit more of this in there. I got hold on. There. Gotta fill in that hole. I got little Kobe out because I'm still working on his little beauty mark, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why when I put it up the camera it looks so red, and it's not. It's just his blushing. Okay, so I'm gonna bake his head one more time. So let me bake him, and I'll show you what he looks like, and then we can decide. Well, I can decide, I guess, if I want to do another. If I want to just put the veining on the next video, that way we have more content for the next video. I think that's a better idea. So I'll show you how his teeth look after this next bake, and then we'll I'll push that part in there a little bit. Sorry, I get distracted. I'll show you guys how he looks. So I gotta bake his feet too, because I have the primer on his feet. So I've been priming like the ears and the hands and the feet, because I've had like paint not stick to feet. I know you guys probably have seen my Milan in the background. He was the first baby I painted, and I messed up and I stripped him. He's very, very yellow. So I've decided I'm going to go ahead and just make him a cuddle baby instead of messing with his limbs. So I don't have a body or anything for him anyway, so I'm just going to make him a cuddle baby. He'll make a cute cuddle baby. I thought about stripping his limbs and doing, but I just decided I'm just going to make him a cuddle. So I'll be back. I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. So I'm going to show you guys his teeth. So I got his teeth done. I'm just going to start painting. So next, we're going to start the next video, and we're going to, I'm crooked, hold on. So we're going to start the next video. We're going to do veining and a couple layers. So take you guys along with me. So I'm going to show you his teeth. Okay, you guys can see his little final fangs, and then he's got some extra little fangs in there, extra little teeth in there, little sharp toofuses. So I know some people don't like it, but it's fun. Some people do, some people don't. So I'm sorry for those of you who don't, but I think he's really cute anyway, and it's just fun to make. Sometimes it's fun to make alternative babies. Like I'm having a lot of fun with my little elf, and I like making my little Hanny Vampling, and I got another one for next year. Don't forget to vote for my daughter in the Face of Halloween contests down in the description. Also, you can join her YouTube channel. She makes cute little, spooky kind of videos, not scary, just cute kind of spooky videos. So that's down in the description too. So thanks. Love you guys. If you guys like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe, and go get an authentic doll kit. Like Hanny from AK Kitagawa. There's still some of him left. I think he's at Irresistibles. I think there's some. That's where I got the next one. I got mine on Vinted from another artist. So go get
some kits and some paint and everything you need to make a reborn, or find a artist who only makes authentic reborns and collect because it's fun. Okay, bye.